first song is called Over It.
When I feel I'm falling, my faith don't go away. Something inside is calling, telling me I'm not okay. Getting in my own way, feeling sustained, but it's not enough to turn away. Lights and tunnels, they don't mean so much. I'm dancing right here, tell me what's the rush? Ooh, I feel it best dancing in the dark. I'm just feeling my way. Everything is gonna be alright when the sun don't rise the same. I promise that you're not insane. I said everything is gonna be alright, even when we're all falling to pieces. I feel like I'm on fire, my fears they're crumbling down. The worst is over, but it's probably gonna come back around. So I'm ready for the next fight, ready for the next flight. Yeah, I'm feeling good on my best side. Everything is gonna be alright when the sun don't rise the same. I promise that you're not insane. I said everything is gonna be alright, even when we're all falling to pieces. Yeah, whoa, woo. Everything will be alright. Everything's gonna be alright when the sun don't rise the same. I promise that you're not insane. I said everything is gonna be alright, even when we're all falling to pieces. Everything is gonna be alright when the sun don't rise the same. I promise that you're not insane. Everything is gonna be alright, even when we're all falling to pieces.
Hey, my name's Ray and I play bass.
Hello, my name is JD. I play guitar.
I'm Chris, and I make music and I sing.
My name's Steven, and I play the drummies.
It all started in 2018. I had quit my old band. I was looking to just kind of go back to my roots, and that's pop and rock and reggae because I lived in Hawaii for like 9 years. So I found him, and I had another drummer, and he was just not good. So he introduced me to his brother. They're brothers. They're brothers, by the way. I was kind of hesitant, but I saw him play, and he has my heart now. They all used to play in a band together, so they knew him as the bassist. So, yeah. A lot of the influences lately have been coming from dreams. A lot of my voice memos are just little ideas, little snippets, and then I just turn it into a song. And then I send it to them, and they kind of just take their reins. He plays drums, so... I mean, I can write the drums on computer, but like I'm not a drummer. So like the little intricacies, he'll do that. I'll pass it to him because he's a guitarist as well, and I play guitar. And then if he has any bass parts, you know, which most of the time he has groovy bass parts. So yeah. Well, we all kind of came from pop rock backgrounds. Me personally, I lived in Hawaii for 9 years. I grew up in California, so the first influences for me at least were like Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, Britney Spears. Those are just like the first musical acts that I was interested in. And then I got into rock, Three Doors Down, and then I lived in Hawaii, so like I love reggae. And then hip hop was like surprisingly the the last thing I listened to, and I just wanted to combine everything together.
Me personally, I'm a little bit of a metalhead. So anything like that, I mean, when we were all in our old band, it was straight up like what, post-hardcore, like Pierce the Veil type stuff. So, I mean, we all went through our emo phase in high school and everything. We're still emo, yeah. Just old emo, so old mo. Anyway, so yeah, just anything like that. Early 2000s, pop punk, emo stuff, metal, all of it really. A little bit of hip hop and stuff for me, every now and then.
Yeah. I mean, I think, yeah, the sound and stuff like that comes from what we've kind of played before and what we kind of iterate on now, and, I'd be lying if we didn't say what's kind of trending now. I think that plays an influence, and if anybody tells you otherwise, they're lying, So, I think that does play a factor in, our influence and what we sound like. And like I said, kudos to my guy Chris here and really steering the ship and, making something that is, I feel, wholly unique in, the amalgamation of what, his influences are, like he said, reggae, hip hop, pop, Britney Spears. That's great. I think it's really cool to be a part of this and help kind of, mold that vision together. And I think that's kind of where we all sit within it, and we all kind of bring this little extra piece to the table, and what you see is what you get, and hopefully people enjoy it, and I know I do. I'm a huge fan of this band, and I'm in it, so it's great.
Shakira also.
Oh yeah.
This next song is called Pain.
Pain comes and goes away, can't stop running away, feels like the end of everything. 'Cause lately I've been feeling rain dripping down on my face. Hopelessness fills up my cup and I say, oh, 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 oh. A feeling like no other races through my bones. It takes me deep down under to another place where I cannot run away. This don't feel right, but somehow this life is much too precious to give up on. So I'll keep hanging 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 on. Uh-oh, here it comes again. Uh-oh, can you feel it setting in? Do you blame it on the ones that you love, or the bottle that's empty? Ran out of luck, 'cause all that's temporary. Down so deep, don't know what's real. Tell you the truth, I will say how it feels. On the opposite side of these reels, these tears that I hide are a real impression. This don't feel right, but somehow this life is much too precious to give up on. So I'll keep hanging on. So I'll keep hanging on. So I'll keep hanging on.
I think the sense of community. I think it's really cool seeing a lot of local acts just kind of band together and really kind of raise each other up. You know, like you said, we've been in the scene for a really long time. I mean, we've been playing in bands since we were, you know, in high school, 10 plus years ago. And it's just really cool to see that sustainability through. And I mean, even now, you know, I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and we were just kind of really excited about where the scene is and where the state of the bands are and how willing and able they are to kind of help each other out and grow their fan base and really build a community in San Antonio. So I think that's really put San Antonio on the map, and it's in a good spot. And I think it's a destination now for music in general, let alone local acts. So I think it's really good.
I guess I would say somewhat along the same thing, you know, just the sense of community. It's cool to see people come out and support local music, and it's also really cool to see new talent, young talent for me. Like whenever we're playing with a band and like they're all younger than like they like can't even drink yet. And it's like, whoa, and then they're really good at what they're doing. Like I really like that.
I would say my biggest thing is how everybody is like fearless, kind of just doing their own thing and fearless.
It's just crazy because when you are in it for a long time, you see somebody that you haven't seen in 10 years that's been in the scene as long as you, and it's like still giving each other hugs. It's like you're a kid again almost. It's like best friends that haven't hung out in 10 years. That's how I feel like the music scene is.
I would like to see more venue promoters reach out to young bands in general, and have them play for their venue. Because most of the time it's the bands reaching out to the venue, but that'd be awesome if the venue could reach out to the band, kind of scout and do the homework and rep their city.
I think what he's touching on is like a sense of collaboration, a little more collaboration between the venues and the local artists, and even just some of the major acts. I mean, I know there's plenty of production companies here in San Antonio that do their part, and they allow local acts to really play a part of these major acts coming through and open for those specific bands. And I mean, that's really cool to see. But I think as far as just what the scene needs, I think a little bit more of that collaboration between, you know, the higher ups or whoever makes those the decision makers, you know, really figuring out how to get the local community more involved in, you know, these major acts and just provide that opportunity. I mean, when we were younger, we got those opportunities and playing for major label bands and opening, you know, these venues up when we were playing at the White Rabbit and all that stuff. So I think to see a little bit more of that collaboration would be huge.
A lot more local bands would open up for touring acts, big touring acts back in the day at the White Rabbit. But also, I think we just need to somehow figure out a way to get kids more excited to just go to shows in general. Well, more on local shows, because back when I was a teenager, if you were bored, you just went to a show. You didn't even know who was playing. You just went to the White Rabbit, and local shows were packed door to door, sold out. So I think we just got to figure out a way to get kids excited, or just to realize how exciting and fun these shows really are. It doesn't matter who's playing, just go.
The online world growing, people would rather sit at home and watch a live stream or instant access to the entire movie catalog in the whole world. So yeah, I think that has something to do with it. People kind of forget how fun going to a show actually is. You know, you get to meet up with your friends, have a drink, get taco truck food or whatever, and see a cool band, see a band that you've never heard of before. So I think the online world makes it easy to forget how fun the outside world is. So that's probably it.
I like
Just touch the grass once in a while.
I think I'll steal a little bit of Chris's thunder, what he said before. I think what makes it better is bands trying new things. You know, it's so much more variety, I think, now than what it was before. There's, you know, punk and ska and death metal and you name it. I mean, pop, you know, who would have thought that we were going to be playing in a pop band, you know? So I think that's really cool to think about and be excited about, because like I said, San Antonio is known as a really hard rock and heavy metal community, but we've seen and have been embraced by a ton of other new audience members that find, an avenue for this type of music, indie rock, whatever it may be. So, I think that's one really positive thing that I've seen kind of grow within San Antonio, which is the variety of the acts that you can catch on any given night at any given venue. So I think that's a really cool thing.
Huge advantage of online, of course, it's the internet. You can put a lot of your stuff out there a lot easier, but then the problem with that is oversaturation. And a lot of people just see a post or a flyer, they just scroll right past it. I think maybe we need to go back to actually just passing out physical flyers. It might be more expensive, but I remember going to the mall to pass out flyers and then giving it to somebody and then being like, "Oh, I have this already." And I think that is what's changed. There's not as much personal promotion. Maybe get offline promotion and more in-person promotion.
Stay Home is one of the songs that came from a dream. I heard the ukulele intro that you'll hear in the dream, and I just kind of wrote it. And I wrote the lyrics about wanting your favorite person to stay home because you don't want them to go to work. You just want to spend the day with them. I have a 18-month-year-old son. So the song has like multiple meanings. It's kind of based around the same thing though, like stay home. So I wrote it about my wife talking to me, and then I wrote it about my son talking to me, and then I wrote it about God talking to me, not wanting to go out in the wilderness and stay away from drugs, just stay home. And yeah.
We are present, and this next song is called Stay Home.
You wrap your hands around my heart, even when I'm not okay. Your love is all I need, guess you can say I'm here to stay. Like a flame, your love burns through the night. Yeah, you light the darkness so burning bright. Someone's out there throwing it all away. Say hello, 'cause tomorrow's a different day. He said, she said, don't wanna believe it. Live like it's your last day. Broken, fix it, you don't wanna miss it.
Yeah, I kinda just wanna stay home with you.
Feels so right with your hands in mine. This love was found at the right time. Found a soul that was so bright, yeah. This has me thinking how lucky I got with you. These moments I'll never forget. They're locked up in my head. This all makes sense as the days grow older, yeah. Do you wanna stay? 'Cause I want you to stay home. Stay home, I can't stand the rain alone. Put the keys away, I'll stand in the way. Hey, no, put away that raincoat. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This has me thinking how lucky I got with you. These moments I'll never forget. They're locked up in my head. This all makes sense as the days grow older, yeah. Do you wanna stay? 'Cause I want you to stay home. I will never feel alone. I consider this a home. I will never feel alone. Oh, 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 yeah. I will never feel alone. I consider this a home. I will never feel alone. Oh, 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 yeah. I will never feel alone. I consider this a home. I will never feel alone. Your hands around my heart, even when I'm not okay. That's all I need. Your hands around my heart, even when I'm not okay. Your love is all I need, guess you can say I'm here to stay. Like a flame, your love burns through the night. You light the darkness up, burning bright.
This next song is called We Ain't Gotta Hold On.
We ain't gotta hold on. We ain't gotta hold on. I started going the other way, 'cause people started going the other way, to a new life, new day, new way, new place. So let's go. We ain't got time, we don't got time. Whoa, we're doing alright, doing alright. Picking up the pieces, growing away. The way you're acting up's got me going away. I said I'm over it, every day's a new thing with you. I said I'm over it, why can't you just tell the truth? Go and discover it, God only knows what's up in my mind. He told me to pay no mind, but oh my God, I'm so we ain't gotta hold on. We ain't gotta hold on. They keep on holding me down, choking me, holding me, broken now. Don't let me, don't let me, don't let me down. Cursing me, they sure love the sound. We ain't gotta hold on to the things that went away, to the past, look away.
You wanna be a part of my life? While disrespecting the biggest part of my life? Think again, stupid. Think again, brother.
I guess you forgot the days I was giving my heart away. Now I'm catching the better waves, starting to fade away. Now go up on your way, it's honestly better this way. I want you to stay away. It's sad 'cause I care and I wish you only the best, but you keep on holding me down, choking me, holding me, broken now. Don't let me, don't let me, don't let me down. Cursing me, they sure love the sound. To the things that went away, to the past, look away. I understand that life is not fair, but it's not my fault that you can't see what you do to me. Or maybe you can, something my soul can't stand. I could see it miles away, miles away, miles away. I could see it miles away, miles away. That you'll keep on holding me down, choking me, holding me, broken now. Don't let me, don't let me, don't let me down. Cursing me, they sure love the sound. We ain't gotta hold on to the things that went away, yeah. To the past, look away.
You can find us on Instagram at Present Tunes. That's our biggest. That's what we use. And then TikTok is the same thing, at Present Tunes.
Spotify, please listen to the music, check out the songs. We have some music videos on YouTube, so you can just look up Present, PRSNT. Check us out on the socials. But yeah, I mean, we implore everybody, if you like what you hear, share it. You know, a big part of what we do is to try and get the word out on the music and the message, and you know, hopefully everybody kind of resonates with what we do and how we do it. So we hope you enjoy it.
This last song is called Dive In.
could go anywhere. There's no telling where we're going. Another tire wears, and we'll keep on showing up, 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 and we'll keep on. We're going our own way. Instead of throwing it away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think this might just be the way. I think this might just be the. I think this might just be the way. Ooh, I think this might just be the way. Please ask me if I'm okay, cause I'm alone, but this is what I am. My tears run again and again, dripping on the dance. You didn't bother asking if I'm okay, so come back into my life so I can say you're too late. Na 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 na. Things go both ways, yeah. I know that most things can be seen in the dark, but there's only one way, yeah. And that is for me to come back to my heart. I know things go both ways, yeah. I know that most things can be seen in the dark, but there's only one way. And that is for me to come back to my heart.
That's it. That's all we got.